Hey, welcome back. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining the channel. Today on the bench, I have the return of the Rotel monster receiver. This is going to be the final episode of this. I wanted to make a follow-up video after using it for a couple weeks just to give my impressions. And I still have another couple changes I want to make because I don't think it's quite right yet. So, my impressions on this. Very powerful, very clean sound. When you turn it up around, when you start getting around 12 o'clock here, well, it's unbearably loud, but it also gets a little boomy in the bass. And that usually comes from you having impedance in your output of your amplifier. Usually in your output of your amplifier, you want to have as low as possible output impedance, so that it has a dampening effect on the speaker cones. You know, because when a speaker is moving, you get your voice coil and the magnet. You're actually, it turns into a little generator. If that voice coil and cone are allowed to just resonate, it actually generates electricity that sends back to the amplifier that needs to be cancelled out. You want to have a low output impedance on your amplifier, and I don't think this one has it. I think it's got a bit of a boomy noise on the bass, and if it had a lower impedance, it would be more controlled and precise. That's usually how you tell you have a good amplifier, is by how crisp and clean the bass response is. We have tandem outputs on the power amplifier, so it should have a low impedance, but for whatever reason, it sounds boomy to me. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But this thing worked flawlessly for the last 2 weeks. Listen to it daily, and it sounds great. Looks great. Not much more to say about it. It's big. Yeah, it's big. But yeah, it's a nice unit. So let's get on with some of the mods and repairs I'm going to do here. Okay, the first change I want to make to this is I want to add feet on the back of this unit, because when you're using it standing alone, you have feet on the front and it tips it up. This is 15 millimeters here and here. It tips up the front, but the back is not supported at all. So I'm going to add a couple feet, 15 millimeters long or high, and that should allow it to look proper when it's sitting on a shelf. It's not going to sit crooked, and it's just a matter of drilling 2 holes here, and we'll find some feet for it. So this is what I selected. This is these are new 15 millimeters, and they have a washer inside, and the M4 hardware fits perfect, and we'll go with that. Some self-locking nuts, and these ones look like they've been changed. That's not factory hardware in there. That's something from a hardware store, actually. Looks like somebody put these on. Maybe the previous shop did. Lots of scratches around here too. I can see scratches. I don't even see that. See these scratches? That happened before somebody put the foot on. Really weird. Okay, so let me figure out where we're going to put them. Okay, so I was thinking somewhere. The thing is, this back panel or bottom panel is not secured unless the 2 halves are put together. So I'm thinking I want to put one like right here, maybe somewhere near where it's going to be supported. One right there. That shouldn't block the ventilation, and one up top at the same location. So I'll get these marked out, and I'll mark them out and measure them so that they're both equal and even, and then we'll drill holes for M4. So what I decided to do is I'm just going to remove these feet that are on here already, because they're not going to match. So I might as well pick out 4 that match. And see, this is not even the right hardware. This is hardware store stuff that you're using here from Home Depot or something. I don't know who put these on, but we're going to get rid of them. Penelectric.com. You can read that. But they are a rubber foot. Looks like somebody trimmed them to be the right height. This looks like it's been cut. Yeah, a big hole here. Okay, I'll get these 4 on, and these will be all matching, and that'll look a lot better, I think, in the end. Okay, let's see how it sits now. I'm just gonna flip it over. Oh yeah, it's much better. At least it sits straight. It's not leaning back anymore like it was before. There, much improved. Alright, next up, I'm going to address the slow, lazy soft start circuit. What I did is I purchased new resistors. These are 100 ohm, 10 watt resistors, and I'm going to replace the two 200 ohm, 10 watt resistors with these babies, and that should effectively reduce the resistance of the soft start circuit from 100 ohms to 50. And that'll allow it to start up a lot quicker and cleaner than what it's doing now. So first step, I got to take this back separation kit off so I get more room to pull the board out. So I'll take that off first. With the separation kit out of the way, we can now remove the screws holding this board down. One screw. Alright, now this should give us enough room to pull it out. Wants to get hooked on wires. There we go. So let's pull out. And I'm going to remove the thermal fuse as well. Take it out as a unit. Okay, we got everything cleaned. Six amps, 85 degrees Celsius. That's what they got in there. Okay. 10 watt, 200 ohm. And this is what we're putting in. Okay. These leads are a lot softer It's almost like they're copper. Just wondering if they're going to hold. They should hold the assembly up. It was floating in the air before, sitting on the leads. I think I'm just going to leave it the same. Let's see here. We got about how much? We got about an inch of insulation on here. So I'm going to actually what I'm going to do is just going to reuse this. Why not? Instead of cutting new stuff. Okay, this is ready to go back on. What is going on here? This is backwards now. Yeah, let me change this. Just need to remove this and put it from this side. Tighten that up now. Okay, it should work better now. Now we need to get these in place. Come on. Okay. I think we are good. Push these home. Okay. What the hell is all that trash? Clean it up a little bit at least. Make it look a little better than what it was. There, I think that's better. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor this with some silicone adhesive. Maybe just a blob on each end, just to keep it, well, it's not bad actually, but I think I'll put a blob on each end anyway, just to hold it a little more stiffer. Let's see how this goes. I don't think I really have anything to anchor to except for the board. So if I build it up here, I should hold that end. Do the same on this side. Just give it a little extra security. Okay, this is the hard part, getting it back in without smearing silicone everywhere. I think I did it. Okay, I'll put those screws back. Put the screws back and then I'll reinstall the separation kit and then we're done here. Alright, so just after I posted the last part of this video, a client contacted me and says, oh yeah, they're ready. The pieces are ready. So he brought them over and we're going to have first time I've seen them. So these are for the, oh that's nice. It's got a nice pebble finish. Smooth. Nice textured. Very nice. Okay. So let's put these aside for now. They have that. I love that smell of automotive paint. It's got the urethane in it. We're not supposed to smell it because it's isocyanide, but it smells really good. And this is the lid of the power amplifier. Yeah, it's very nice. If you can see that. Okay. And then I got the lid for the head unit too. So let's put this all together and have a look at what it looks like. Well, there it is. Covers are on. It's looking good. Just lift that off and you can see it's all nice and new looking. Very nice job they did. I'm pleased with it. I hope my client's pleased with this. Let's do one final test. I want to test to see how it comes up on from a cold start with the soft start system. So let's plug it in. It should come on a lot quicker than it was before. Let's try this. Yeah, that's a lot better. It doesn't make that, and then you can see the lights get brighter. It's a lot more quicker now, and it sounds normal. Let's try it. Yeah, what is it consuming now? 66, 67 watts. 69, climbing 70. So I think this thing idles at around 75 watts, just, you know, easy listening. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it. So I'm gonna call the client. He can come pick it up now. I'm done the testing. I'm happy with everything that's it's done for during the tests. It performed, and I'm happy with the adjustment I made to the soft start. I'm happy with the covers. I'm happy with everything. So I'm just gonna give it back to him, and he can enjoy it now. All right. So take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.